Hello and welcome back. Today I will be making a chessboard in Onshape. So without further ado, let's get started. First and foremost, make sure that your workspace units are set to inches. If they aren't, please set them now. Now start a sketch on the top plane using Shift S and then use Shift 5 to go to the top view. Press R for a center rectangle, starting at the origin outwards. It should be 21 by 21 inches. And then finish your sketch. Create a offset plane. So select plane here, select this. Offset distance should be 0.75 inches. And then start a sketch on this plane. For the sketch, press R and then select the origin again. This time make a square that's 19 by 19 inches. Now we're going to loft them to each other, so come up here to loft. Select the bottom rectangle, and then the top one. And there we go. Now start a sketch on the top one using Shift S, Shift 5 to go to the top view. Press L for line, select the edge of this line, and then the edge of this line. Now press Escape. Go to linear pattern and select the line you just made. If you want to go down, for each of these width, it should be 2.375. And assuming it flips like it did here, add a negative sign to it. As for the number of lines from the width, you can lower that to 1. And as for the number going down, you want to increase that number up to 9. Once you've done that, press enter and then confirm. Now you should have these rectangular chunks right here. Now press L, select this point and this point. Go back to your linear pattern and do a similar thing. This time, make sure that the width here is 2.72, and for the number required, 7 should do just fine. Press enter and then select. You should be able to select each of these separate squares after you're done with this. After you're done that, confirm your sketch. Press Shift E for extrusion, and then extrude every other square in the sketch right here. You want to do all of them into a single extrusion to make the next step as simple as possible. Now extrude these squares by a depth of 0.0001. Instead of adding them, as you saw here, you want to make these each into a new object. However, this isn't particularly useful unless you create a composite part. So select part 2, hold down Shift and select part 29 to select all of these parts. Go up here to search tools and select composite part, which is right here, or you can also find it right here. Now, composite part will be created out of all of these individual cubes, and it will allow us to change characteristics of each of these squares all at the same time. So in this case, we're going to make all of these into white squares. As far as the board goes, we can switch the board's appearance to 733502, which is closer to a brownish color. As you can see, these squares auto-adjusted to the board's color itself. Now for this, to fix this, let's extrude the other squares as well. Repeat the same steps you made with the first extrusion, extruding them by a depth of 0.0001, making sure that they are set to neat, confirm. Now make all of these into their own composite part. So that we can turn all of these into our registers. Darker gray. And voila, that was how to make a chess board in Onshape. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a good day.